This is your metaphysical advisor, Montre Bible, and I'm doing a reading for Pisces for the month of January 2020. So stay tuned. All right, Pisces, what's up? So we move into 2020. Happy New Year. Um, 2020 is a universal month for 2 plus 2. So that means that it's going to be about work and establishing yourself. Pisces is going to be just a lot. Everybody's going to be working towards something. January is a universal month 5, so it may not be as hard as the next few months because a month 5 is going to be about creativity, having fun a little bit, just just really kind of letting loose a little bit. So everybody's still going to be in that celebration kind of energy, which is really good. I'm doing a new spread, which is an astrological spread, so I'm not going to go much into astrology. Around, I think, January the 13th, we have a full moon, and it is going to be an eclipse, and that eclipse is going to be in Cancer, which is in the 5th house for Pisces. The 5th house means, now this means that something, when there's a lunar eclipse, it means that there's going to be a major breakthrough, a major closure, major ending, or you'll see the fruition of something finally that you've been working on. So it'll be in the house, it'll also be in the 5th house for Pisces. So something in regards to your creative projects, maybe creativity, romance, something that you might be working on romantically, comes to closure. So for some of you, you might be ending something. For some of you, you might finally see, if you've been working towards something, you'll finally see the product of it, and it's going to happen in a very major way uh, on the full moon. So because that eclipse is there, so it's finally getting like some closure to something in regards to 5th house things, which is creativity and romance. So I'm gonna pull out some cards real quick to see what's going on. Well, Father, Creator, Spirit of all, please give me insight into what's going on for Pisces for the month of January 2020. This is for Sun, Moon, and Rising Pisces. Let's see here. Is this one out? There we go. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay. Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Some reading for January. Okay, so the first card we have is the Hangman reverse. Pisces, this is like, I think you've been waiting on something and now something, and I think that has a lot to do with the full moon because this is a major card. So this is how you fit into the whole picture of it. So with the Hangman reverse, there's something that you've been waiting for that you're finally getting. You no longer have to wait on it. That's going to be in the 1st house position of how you identify. What you're valuing in the 2nd house, we have the 8 of Swords. You value your freedom. Really, this is about being free, not about being bound in your head anymore. I think whatever you've been thinking about, you are freeing yourself from it. This is a very controlled energy. So you value your freedom, you value your thoughts. And what are you thinking about? You need some balance. So with the Temperance card here, there seems to be some imbalance that seems to be happening in your life, Pisces, and it seems to be bothering you. But you've made a decision in the month of January. So if there whatever the Temperance card here, it's reversed. So it's saying that you no longer feel patient. You see that there's something that's out of balance, and because of that, you're like, okay, I'm going to free myself from even thinking about this. So the 4th house position, once again, is the 2 of Pentacles. The 2 of Pentacles is reversed, so there's definitely something in your stability in regards, could be with a job, could be with another person, but something that in your 4th house, which is your 4th house is about stability, family. What makes you feel secure is unstable right now. Okay. The fifth house is your creative sector. It's also um, how you relate to all this. Okay. And once again, the seven, there's a strong energy of not waiting anymore. This is the Seven of Pentacles when it's reversed. It tells me something about procrastinating or no longer feeling like you want to wait. And this is in the fifth house of your creative projects. This is in the fifth house of feeling free, feeling able to do something. And you seems like there's this I don't want to wait anymore. In the sixth house of jobs, you have the Queen of Pentacles. So there is something coming in the sixth house. And this sixth house is about your job, your day to day, your routine. And this is about getting some financial stability, okay? So, so far, it looks like there is some imbalance that's happening and you freeing yourself from it. And because you're freeing yourself from it, you're trying to find something more stable to um, support yourself with. In the seventh house, we have the Ace of Pentacles. This is like, in regards to your relationships, it's going to cost you something. There's going to be a sacrifice that needs to be done. But the Ace of Pentacles reverse means, yes, you have to make a sacrifice. And there's a lot of, with this, opposite of this, where you're like, I'm kind of done making sacrifices. It could be that the relationship that you're in, the other person needs to make a sacrifice. So this might be the imbalance where you've made plenty of sacrifices. Now the seventh house is relationships and people you're in relationships with. You're waiting for them to give you something. You're waiting on them to put in a cost. And you no longer, it's not about receiving something, but you're waiting for something to be given. But there is a sacrifice that needs to be made. And the eighth house of other people, the sun is going down in regards to a sexual relationship or a financial situation, but this could be somebody that you're dealing with. And it could be that the relationship is not in a good place. And this has a lot to do with the lunar eclipse that's happening. There seems to be something going on with that person, and it's not the brightest moment for another relationship. What is it that you need to know? Okay. The ninth house is about knowledge and higher knowledge, and it's saying that there's something that's not working out. Okay, something that's not working out in the ninth house of what you need to know. We're gonna get clarity on all these cards, so don't worry about it. So the three of Pentacles means that somebody doesn't want to collaborate, somebody doesn't want to work with you, somebody's not putting in their part. And this all goes into that theme of that imbalance. And the 10th house is how you're being seen and what you need and what's being known. You have the 8 of Cups reverse. Okay, so how you're being seen is that you're going back towards something that you once left. Okay, and this is kind of, I think as January moves on, you may walk away from something and then decide to walk back. The 11th house of wishes and hopes, and also your associations. There could be somebody around you in your associate circle, your associations that is a control freak. Okay, I'll get clarity on this too. But this is a major card here. The Emperor is a dictator, someone who tries to control every situation. Being in 11th house, in the 11th position, tells me that either one, you want to be in a place where you could control your world, or two, you are dealing with people who are control freaks. Okay, so this could be that some of you Pisces, you want to be in a position where you could control your world, but you don't have it quite yet. Or also you could be dealing with people who are just overbearing and over controlling. And the 12th house, which is Pisces, is something that you don't know and that's coming, is the 10 of Cups. So there seems to be some imbalance, but seems like everything's going to be okay. This is energy that's manifesting itself that is not quite solidified yet. Outcome is the 8 of Pentacles. There's still some training and some work that needs to be done. Okay, so whatever you feel like you don't know, you need to go ahead and take the initiative and work on it. Also, this could be the other person that you're dealing with, that they need some time to work on themselves. What we have at the bottom of the deck is the Three of Wands. Somebody looks like they are waiting on you, Pisces, waiting on you to make a decision. They're waiting on you to come through. Behind that, we have the Four of Wands, which is about a relationship that is not quite working out. Um, it's still a relationship with the Four of Wands here. Okay, there's still a great potential to have something stable. It just seems to be reversed right now. It's not quite working out. You have the Knight of Wands, could be dealing with a fire sign. A lot of fire energy here, which is Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. This person is very in and out. They're very attractive, but they're very in and out. They're always on the go, always on some new adventure, and they're very hard to predict. It looks like someone was being sneaky, but they're having some regrets about it in January. And there's about to be some clarity that's about to happen, okay? And once again, the Ten of Pentacles behind that. So there is some strong energy that's happening. It looks like there's a trial and a tribulation going on in regards to another person. And you may be tired of it, Pisces. I think all Pisces home team, we've been working on a lot of stuff. And when it comes down to it, in the month of January, with trying to have a new beginning, you don't want to repeat mistakes. Let's get some clarity on January. Let's get some clarity first on the Hangman. Clarity on the Hangman, please. Clarity on the Hangman. Clarity on the Hangman. Clarity on the Hangman. Yeah. So Pisces, it looks like you are tired of waiting. You're waiting. It's like you've put yourself in a position where you were making all the sacrifices, where you were trying to be patient. And this is in regards to the Hierophant card, two major arcana cards. Maybe you want something more official. You may want something more established. Could be in regards to a marriage that you want. And the person, or you are married to somebody. It gets a little bit more light in here. There we go. The second house is the value, and this is, remember this card we were talking about freeing yourself, no longer being blind to the fact. Give me some clarity on the Eight of Swords, please. Clarity on the Eight of Swords. Clarity on the Eight of Swords. Clarity on the Eight of Swords. There. Yeah. Got the Ten of Coins again. You value a real relationship. You value a family. So either you already have a family with this person, or you already married to this person, or this is what you truly want. You want to be married. You want a real relationship. You want to have this Ten of Pentacles, this Ten of Coins, and you're freeing yourself of worrying about it so much, you know? The third house, which is the mind. And why is there the Temperance card here and it's out of balance? The Temperance card is losing patience. Clarity on the Temperance card. Clarity on the Temperance card. Clarity on the Temperance card. Thank you. The Two of Cups, reverse. Once again, the Two of Cups is about a relationship that is not, a relationship that is out of balance, that is not quite working right. In the Temperance card, once again, something that you become impatient with about the imbalance, okay? So it's in regards to someone you're dealing with in a relationship, and things are just not working right. We have the Two of Pentacles in the fourth position of your stability, home, and family. It is reversed as well. The card that comes out with that is the Lover's card reverse and the Four of Coins. Okay, these two cards popped out. Once again, we're talking about the Lovers not working out. The Two of Coins being out of balance. Four, you're going to be very reserved at this time. You're going to be keeping stuff to yourself, Pisces. I kind of feel in January. Something's going to uproot. It's probably going to, remember, there is a lunar eclipse that's going to happen in the fifth house. It's going to affect you more if you're a Pisces rising, but it's going to affect all Pisces. So the fifth house is about your romantic life. It's about how we relate to people on a romantic level. And with that fourth, with the two in the fourth house and the Lovers, something's really unstable in regards to a relationship. And you're like, okay, well, I'm going to keep to myself because This person's gonna trip on me. All right. The fifth house of romance. You're tired of waiting. Once again, not somebody's not putting effort in. Could be you. Could be the other person. Clarity on the seven of coins. Clarity on the seven of coins, please. One more time. Seven of coins. Ten of staffs. Releasing yourself from this burden. If someone's not putting in the effort, you're going to release yourself from the burden. You're just like, okay, I'm dropping this. Okay. The six, which is your house of job, also health as well. Could be mental health, but you're feeling very stable. I think you're going to focus on your work as well. Queen of Pentacles, clarity on the Queen of Pentacles. Clarity on the Queen of Pentacles. Clarity on the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, Eight of Cups. You're leaving something behind. You're not even focused on it. It's not that you don't love the person, because it's still cups. It's just that you're not focused on it right now. You're focused on your money. So Pisces, it looks like in the sixth house position, you're like, okay, you don't want to pay me attention. You don't want to invest in me. Then I'm going to invest in myself. I'm going to love myself, and I'm going to take care of the things I need to take care of. In the seventh house position, remember we had the Ace of Pentacles. There's a cost that has to be done, or somebody else needs to offer something. Getting clarity on the Ace of Pentacles. Something is costing. Clarity on the Ace of Pentacles. Whew, that's too many cards. Okay, try that again. Clarity on Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. There is love there. Okay? So you have the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. There's a sacrifice that needs to be made for this relationship. Okay? There is love. There is love. But it looks like either it could be the problem. Well, I'll check. I don't want to say that too soon. But it looks like the relationship is costing. Okay? There's a sacrifice that is being asked of the universe for you to have this opportunity, for you two to be together. Clarity on the sun going down on the 8th house. Clarity on the sun. One more time. Okay. So, while things are getting dark in regards to this relationship, the Four of Swords tells me that this person doesn't want to go. It looks like there's this slight, they see like Pisces, and I think it's probably it's not going to be very long. I feel like they're not happy. Okay? And this is their energy. I feel like they're not happy if you are gone. They see the sun going down, and with the Four of Swords reversed, they don't want to take a break on it. This just makes them restless. Can you see that? Whoop. This makes them very restless. They feel sad, they feel restless without you, Pisces. What you need to know and what's not working, we have the Three of Pentacles on what's not working. This is what that card was. Let me get clarity on the Three of Pentacles. What do you need to know? Yeah, they're going to be coming back. So what you need to know is that, yeah, it's not working, but the Eight of Staffs means that they're going to come back really fast. They want to go ahead and communicate with you because they don't want to lose you. All right, and the 10, this is how you're going to be seen. You're going to be coming back to the situation, but not before you walk out first. Okay, what I get is the Death card, the Strength card, and the Page of Coins. Okay, that's a lot of cards. And the Justice card reversed, okay? This is something that's not refusing to die. The relationship doesn't refuse to die, and it's actually, You're using a sign of your strength to even do this, to even come back. But there is some new potential in the relationship. Something still is out of balance though, and you need to work on what's out of balance. Okay, so with the Justice card reverse, something is still out of balance. The person still does want you in their life, but they still got some issues, and that needs to be communicated. The Emperor reverse is the 11th house. This is your association with this person. They seem to be a control freak with the 11th house. Okay? And this is what I'm getting. The 11th house is just the energy around you, the associations around you. This could be other people too, not necessarily that person. Clarity on the Emperor card. Okay. So this could be some associations around you. The Queen of Coins and the Star card. So these people are very negative. Could be dealing with a very controlling female. And this is not a good connection. With the Star card reverse, these people could be adding to the problem. I don't know who these people are. Could be an Earth sign. Could be Aries too. But the Queen of Coins reverse is very manipulative. With the Star card, this is a person. I think they're adding fuel to the fire. I'll get clarity on that. Clarity on the Star card, please. Clarity on the Star card. Yeah, self-worth. Okay. Watch who you're listening to in regards to this situation, okay? Know your value. Because I think with the 11th house position, this is the house of associations and wishes as well, but this doesn't seem like a good wish. This seems like a bad energy in the 11th house. And the 11th house could be some people you're associating with. So you have to know your worth. Could be somebody that your other person is talking to too. And what you don't know is the 10. This is a good connection. Spiritually, you guys have a very good connection. It's just that things have to get right. Okay, so clarity on the 10. Clarity on the 10 of Cups, please. Clarity on the 10 of Cups. Yeah. Once again, the 2. Things have to get in balance. Could be dealing with the financial issues. These pentacles keep popping up. Okay, so you need to work on your finances and getting things in balance in regards to the relationship. Outcome, training, 8 of Pentacles. Clarity on the 8 of Pentacles. Clarity on the 8 of Pentacles. 10 of Swords. So, clarity on that too. Knight of Swords. Okay. So if somebody refuses to do the work, if he's refusing to do the work or the other person's refusing to do the work, this is going to have an end. It's going to have some closure to it. And it's going to happen quick. Okay? The outcome is telling you that you need to be quick about what you want to do. And be brave. Have courage. Know your self-worth. Even when things are being negative around you. Even when bad things happen. Especially with this Emperor in the 11th house. And the energy. The manipulation. Know your self-worth. As things continue to be out of balance, even though there's some good connection here, you need to know when to go. Okay? Because something needs to be worked on. Clarity on the 8. Clarity on the 8. One more time. Yeah. January looks like with this prayer card, this is taking time by yourself to meditate on what's the problem. And trying to say, let's make lemons into lemonade. Okay? So what I see is that you want something more official, Pisces. You want something, or you, for those that are already married, this is in regards to a relationship problem within your marriage. You may want kids. For some Pisces, I kind of feel like you may, for the married ones, you may want children or something, and your partner's not ready for it. For others that are single, I feel like you want a relationship and that person's not ready. Whatever is the case, somebody you're dealing with, you want to go to this next level with this person, and this person is not ready. This is giving you, this has made you really impatient in regards to a relationship because things are out of balance, okay? So in the fourth house position, there's no balance. Maybe there could be a financial issue, but also I see the four, which means that you're trying to keep things to yourself, and you're like, okay, I'm just going to be, I'm going to guard my heart. I'm going to guard my stability and my thinking. In the fifth house of romance, you're tired of waiting. You're tired of waiting on this harvest to happen, and you're just dropping things, okay? I feel like you're going to start focusing on your own self-worth. You're going to focus on maybe your job. You're going to walk away from the situation and focus on spirituality. See how that guy's looking up? He's going within. I do see a lot of love there, but somebody needs to make a sacrifice. I think you've made plenty of sacrifices too. I think you've made plenty of sacrifices, Pisces, with this card. But you've done making sacrifices, and you're like, okay, the balance needs to happen. You need to make a sacrifice if you want me. This person is not going to like the decision you made, okay? With the sun going down, they don't like that. They don't feel very energetic about that, but they do feel restless that you've stepped away. So they're going to communicate with you, okay, really quickly, and about this not working out or whatever. There's a lot of cards here. Even though I see you coming back into this situation, there's still something that hasn't died yet, that needs to die. Okay, something is still out of balance. The justice hasn't happened. You need to be strong. There is some potential for a new relationship. There's a potential for this relationship to have a new beginning. Around you, the energy, there is just this bad controlling energy. Somebody doesn't want to let go of control, and there's still this manipulative energy with the Queen of Pentacles. Just on this really non-emotional, very cold, like, not really being true to themselves. And there's just this hopelessness, but you need to know your own self-worth. Don't put your value into somebody else. Know your own self-worth. Know that you are worth a relationship and that you deserve more than this. You will get your 10 of Cups. This is coming. There's still some out of balance energy that needs to have that. There needs to be some balancing that still needs to. I've seen this 2 pop up too many times. There's just needs some balancing that needs to happen. Just balance. If someone is not refusing to do the work, this is the warning. You will go through this again. If the work is not done, this is a warning. And it's telling you that you're just going to get yourself hurt. Okay? If you see that happening, you need to go ahead and communicate the problem fast. The way to get around it is to communicate, to be quick about it, and just be upfront, okay? In prayer, okay? And you're pretty good at that. Manifesting your reality, Pisces. Using whatever negative thing that there could be happening in your life and say, hey, I'm going to focus on this, and I'm going to say, hey, I'm going to change this negative situation. I'm going to change this chaotic situation and make some order out of it. But you need to be upfront about it, and I see that you're just tired of waiting. Tired of waiting on somebody to get the act straight. Get your clarity and get your truth and get it going. Hope that helps you, Pisces. If it does, be sure to give me a thumbs up on the video. If you watch my videos a lot, go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead, hit the subscribe button so you'll get notified. And this is a totally different reading. Let me do the advice. Let me do the advice for you. We'll get some advice. What's the advice from the animal oracles? What's the advice from the animal oracles? For Pisces, January 2020. Yep. Wasp spirit. Sometimes life stings. Okay? Every reading is not going to be happy, sweet, and juicy, and like, hey, man, this is great, beautiful life. I mean, there's still some good things that are going to happen. You got the tens popped up more than once, the ten of coins and the ten of pentacles. But sometimes life stings, and you know what? You're used to it. You'll get through it. Pisces, you're good. You're a soldier. Well, not really a soldier, but you know. So don't worry about it. You'll get what you want eventually, but you need to be upfront. Okay? Be upfront when something is not working out. And be willing to leave and say, all right, you ain't gonna do right. Well, I'm out. Okay? So Pisces, that is your reading for January 2020. Like I said, leave me a comment below. Let me know what's going on with you guys. You're my home team. I care about you. I love you. And make your reality happen, because if you don't do it, then who will? Talk to you guys later.